Another night, no sleep, going very, very deep into the abyss, basically just falling, surrendering. It is a bit of a scary experience to go through because I can feel the fear there, but I just relax and go into it and allow myself to just fall and know that I'm safe and I'm okay. And so as I'm falling and falling and falling deeper and deeper and deeper, getting to the pinnacle, I start to gain some understanding, obviously. And I am the divine feminine. The divine feminine, the feminine has the universe within her. She is the universe. I happen to be the universe. Now, there are other women that have aspects of their own universe. I am different. I have the universe, everything. I am what someone has called an antenna. Basically, I am going through all of this and experiencing all of this so that I can heal it, help it, and change it so that we can create something better and new. Because this universe was corrupted with a virus. Hold on, the cat's scratching at the door. Distractions, distractions, distractions. Love it. So, going through all of this, it's very important because I'm very meticulous. It's very important that I understand everything. It's very monotonous. It's very time consuming. It sucks. It's exhausting. But I never, ever, 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 ever want to repeat what we've went through for eons. And so, although I've spent years doing this and lost years of my life, of my sleep, my sanity a little bit sometimes, it's been bumpy, it's been rough, but it's going to be worth it because the universe, once this is cleaned out, healed, and reset, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be exactly the way that I envisioned it, in love, in unity, in oneness, just the flow. It's beautiful. It's all heaven. It's heaven on earth. Heaven in the material plane, which never happened before. So as I'm going deep into the void, into the nothingness, into the dark, I get there and I'm like, why is he here? My ex-husband, John. John is the physical representation of Samael. Teal is the physical representation of Lilith. Those are the two energies, the two entities that started this whole war. They started war. He rebelled against God, fell, was kicked out of heaven, and then became sick in the mind. Instead of healing, created a plot for revenge. And my greater self was his soulmate, his twin flame, his other half. He knew I still had connection to God, to source, and you need source in order to create. You can't create if you disconnect from source. You can't have electricity if you disconnect from the power outlet. The light won't work. So he and several other angels who were part of this coup, that were part of this attack, bullied up on me, ganged up on me, my greater self, and attacked. They started siphoning energy off of me so that they could build their utopia, which is the division and the polarity that we see today. So as I go down into the abyss, into the darkness, into the black, into the mother, I notice he's there and I'm like, why are you down here? Then I realized that Teal, Lilith, was up here in my space. And there was a connection that came down through my head through the left side, and they anchored all the way into my left foot. Why is the feminine in the masculine position and the masculine in the feminine position? They flipped the I can't think of the name. Hold on one second. They flipped the genders. They flipped the genders in the universe. Why? Well, look at what we've got going on now. Boys want to be girls. My ex-husband was very feminine. Wouldn't admit it, but he was definitely gay and had fantasies about it. Women want to be men. They want the power. So it creates confusion, delusion. Who am I? Am I a man, or am I a male, masculine, or feminine? This was done on purpose to create that confusion, because when you create confusion, then it's easier to control. My daughter's a perfect example. She is changing her name, wanting to change into a boy. And when I question it or ask questions about it, she makes fun of me, laughs at me. Then she berates me. She will attack me as far as personally. And basically tell me I'm stupid because I don't understand or agree, which wasn't the case. I was just trying to understand. But they go into bully mode. Their own confusion, when you question it with truth, the reaction is, the reaction is bully mode. It's a way to trap people, keep them stuck in the illusion. Because if you have no true definition, if you don't have clear, true definition and truth, then what are you? You're nothing. I mean, are you everything? No, because you twisted it, you convoluted it. When you're clear, meaning your vessel is completely cleared out of all energies. You're completely connected to source at both levels, and you're a clear vessel. No twistedness, no lies, no delusion, no illusion, nothing. When you're clear, then yes, you understand that I am connected to everything. Am I everything? In essence, yes. But I have no confusion on who I am. And that's what they did. That's what they did not want me to uncover, is this illusion that they created, which confused people on who they are. Because it keeps them trapped. Because the truth is, you are God, you are source. But if you get stuck in identity as far as masculine, feminine, name, title, rank, all that stuff, then we just trapped you. We just trapped you in the illusion game, and you just became our puppet. Oh my gosh, the cats are fighting. Imagine that. This is a distraction. Hold on. So, I want absolutely nothing to do with that energy, that illusion, that delusion, that twisting of what was clear. It was clear what these two were in the beginning. Clear. I am me, you are you. I'm not you. You're not me. Yes, we are the same, but we're different too. because I choose to take on different traits and different beliefs, and that's okay. I don't need you to impede on me and try to be me, copy me, take from me. You go be you. I choose to be a feminine. You choose to be a masculine. Perfect. There's no confusion there. It is. That's what it is. Do you want to change into something else? Fine, do it. You have the right and the free will to do that. I'm not going to tell you otherwise. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to make it a big deal. But don't get angry with me when I ask you questions about what you're doing. If that's who you want to be, fine. Go be that. I don't care. It doesn't do me none. But don't try to be me. And that's what this masculine did to me. It wants to be feminine. Okay, well, go be feminine on your own. Don't impede on my energy to be feminine. Or a female, don't impede on my energy to raise yourself up so that you can be more masculine, have more power. That's where this becomes a problem. If you can do that shit on your own and shapeshift, truly shapeshift. And to shapeshift means that you understand your God self, the greatest form of self, and you're able to departicleize and reparticleize, like in the movie Lucy. If you can't do that, and you haven't put in the work to be able to do that, then don't get mad at someone else when they question why what you're doing, because you're impeding on them to become them instead of doing it yourself. Anyway, this energy, here we go again, was very uncomfortable, very confusing, and it's awful. It just sucked. But I went into it for hours because I'm not living that way anymore. You had no right to impede on my energy because I opened my heart to you and showed you love. I loved you, so you viewed that as weakness and the ability to attack me. You thought you had the right to attack me because you wanted to create your own system, your own utopia. So you overrode me to do that because you knew you couldn't create it on your own. And you could create it on your own. You just didn't want to put in the work because that would mean you would have to go back and connect back into source. And you didn't want to do that. You just wanted to take. Look at the takers. Look at all the energies out there that do nothing but take and give nothing in return. They're everywhere. Same energy, different avatar. Has no qualms with harming you, raping you, killing you, taking from you. It doesn't care. It's a predator. In fact, it likes it. Why would it stop? It can take as much as it wants from you. You're the one holding the bag. Anyway, this little game that these two played with flipping the script, flipping the gender roles, I'm undoing that. I started that last night, and I'm going to go deeper into this tonight. And I'm going to eradicate these two. Get them out of here. Get them out of the universe, because everything started in the ethers. Didn't start here in the material plane, just ends here. I'm going to get rid of these two. I want to understand what they did first, why they did it. I know why. For greed and power. To be God. To rule over a bunch of corpses, over a bunch of victims. So I want to make sure I understand everything that they did so that I can undo it. Because once you understand everything, you see it coming. You're prepared. And you know how to undo it in real time, instantly. So that's what I did last night. I just thought that was very interesting. Very cool trick. I can see how that created so much confusion. And that's how you keep people trapped in the illusion. Create confusion. Create illusion, delusion. Have you fighting over titles, gender, labels. It's a sick game. But luckily for me, I'm going to be out of it soon. As soon as I get these energies kicked the fuck out. And then onward and forward, healing the wounds of the feminine, the masculine. Actually, for me, it's just healing the wounds of the feminine because I chose the feminine role. I'm the divine feminine. The divine masculine, who is my counterpart, he has been healing his ladder. Lineage. We're both healing our ladders. And then when we come back together, we will finish that healing and join once again in love. Out of polarity and into in love. In love. There never was dark and light in the beginning. There never was positive and negative. It wasn't like that. It just was. It was bliss. It was beautiful. Every moment was precious. It's enlightenment. That's what divinity was like. That's how we lived our existence until this virus hit the system. Was it a fun and interesting experiment, if you will? Yeah. But when you're on the receiving end as the victim, no. Absolutely not. Not fun. Don't ever want to do it again. Never going to repeat it, which is exactly why I'm taking my time with it. To make sure that it never, ever, ever, ever happens again. To eradicate a virus, you create a vaccine. To create a vaccine, you have to mirror the virus. You have to understand what the virus is, what it did, what happened to it, how was it created. And then you go into it. You go straight into it. And you get rid of it. And what's going to happen with these individuals as their energy goes back to them, everything that they did, everything that they thought, all of that energy that they used against someone else, which is against universal law, by the way, and a massive backlog for you, is all coming back to them. And their lives are going to tailspin out of control. Tower after tower after tower after tower, domino falling after domino falling. Everything that they wished upon me, everything that they did to me, is now theirs to carry. They have to live with their own creation. If it was good enough for you to do to me, you thought it was good enough, it's good enough for me to return to you. Regift. I don't want it. I'm not interested. No, thank you. You can keep it. And you can take it all back. And you can enjoy your creation. You don't like it? Not my problem. You thought it was good enough for me. I don't understand why it's not good enough for you. And really, I don't care. That's a you problem. Because it's yours. It's not mine. Anyway, that's what I worked on. I'm actually pretty excited because I'm almost to the end. Almost back to the I am understanding, which is where my power is, regaining all and reclaiming all of my power and all of my abilities from all of these energies that have been siphoning it for eons, that have put all these hexes, curses, magic, spells, all this shit on me. Keep me trapped. I'm not trapped anymore. I'm awake. I see what you're doing. I accept you. I want nothing to do with you, and you cannot impede on me. I'm too protected. I'm too awake, too aware, and I won't let you do that to me. And I will get far, 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 far away from you. And I will allow you to sit in your own shit with your own energies that are like you, so that you can enjoy your utopia, your vision of your utopia, which was never my vision. See, we had a split. Heaven, hell. I want heaven. You want hell. I don't want what you want. Well, too bad. You're going to have what I have. Great. Now it's like, I don't want what you want. Too bad. No, too bad for you. No, too bad. No, too bad for you. Because now God said enough. Enough. I'm divinely protected. You can't do shit to me. You try. I'm learning, but you can't do shit to me. And now you're pissed and you're freaking out because you know, they all know. They all know what's coming to them. They don't like it. Because, again, it's okay for them to do to other people. A tyrant loves torturing people. But God forbid you ever fucking go up against them. Because they're weak, insecure little children inside. Little babies throwing temper tantrums. You harm another, you deserve what you get. It's called karma. Universal law, number 1, the only one that there is, thou shalt not impede on another's free will. God gave us free will because God wanted us to create and expand. So God wasn't very happy when that free will was overridden with a really shitty, nasty plan that was very manipulative, filled with lies. But it's all unraveling now. The truth is here. The truth shall set you free, me free. The truth means that I see these energies for what they are, and I get the fuck away from them. And I don't allow them anywhere near me. Because this energy, I have worked my butt off to get it to where it's at, and I'm still expanding and growing. And there's no way I'm gonna let a low vibrational energy in to do any type of harm to me. Once I'm finished with this crap, nope, not happening. Anyway, I gotta go to work. Have a great day.